Rambling Man here. I wanted to report back on my experiment with the DJI Osmo Action 5. If you watch the channel, you know I'm an Osmo Action 4 user, and I wanted to get away from GoPro completely, and I had a GoPro that was sitting on my handlebars at times, and I wanted to just have DJI Osmo on both. They just came out with the 5, so I thought I'd order it, and I have decided to return it, and I've ordered another 4, and the reason I'm returning it is you know, 2 or 3 reasons. They've lowered the price of the 4 such that the 5, at least on the package and everything I was looking at, was like $50 more to get the 5. And normally I'd be like, hey, 50 bucks, get the latest technology. But in terms of what they're calling the Action 5 Pro, they've lowered the bit rate, which, you know, I'm not a purist on the stuff, and I'm a novice at it. And when I ran some test video, looked okay to me. But when others pointed out some problems with the videos, yeah, I can kind of see it. But the bigger issue for me was the fact that they have come out with what's called OLED, I think that's the name of it, screens. And because of that, they've cut off the ability to leave the camera on the entire time while recording. And they instead put a 10-minute max on it, and then it defaults to one of 3 or 4 user screens that you pick. And you know, one of them's a big bright red flashing light, which is nice to know that it's recording. But if you need to frame the shot, like say you're off, in my case, off the motorcycle, walking a historical site or some other location, and you want to see yourself, make sure you're in the shot, you can't do it unless you do it in the first 10 minutes. Or you stop and start the camera. And, you know, for the other advantages that it brings, a little bit better battery life for sure. But the way they're extending the battery life, I think, is by the lower bit rate. So anyhow, I returned the Action 5. And I'm just going to stick to the Action 4 that I'm pretty happy with. I feel like I'm still dialing it in, getting the picture to look the way I want. Your mileage may vary. I am suspicious of all the positive reviews I've seen of videos of, you know, large channels, even when they don't necessarily disclose that they have, you know, been provided a free camera or something. It just, they're too good. These guys are too experienced to not have noticed that you can't keep the screen on, and I would think they would use that feature. And I don't think it's something they're going to fix on a firmware update because of the reasons cited about the camera. And in case you're wondering, DJI directly to me in 2 locations confirmed that I am correct, that they have removed the feature. So it's not just me not knowing the camera, they've confirmed it. So anyhow, I've ordered a Action 4 that's coming tomorrow. So I have 2 Action 4s. I got my GoPros on eBay. And, you know, it's nice to have a backup camera in case something goes wrong, but I'm going to put that one on the handlebars for some footage. And then we'll go from there, okay? I'll see you on the road.